Okay, it's working. Oh, I think you could make it bigger.
Hi, everybody. I just hopped on a few minutes early because technology has been making me nervous lately. Hi, Melita. And so I just want to make sure that we're ready to go in 2 minutes at 11. So if you're hopping on right now, please feel free to say hi. Let me know you can hear me. Hi, Pam. And hey, Kelly. Hi, Dennis. Oh, I love this. I love this time with you guys. Okay, I'm just checking on
Kelly.
One more thing. Sorry if my eyes are the other way.
Kelly, can you tell Kinley I said hi?
She says, hey, Marley. I'm sure Kinley's next to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll not set that then. Okay, can everyone hear me okay? I know it's been an interesting challenge getting everyone's comments in. So I notice when I watch my coworkers, like I see some and then they see stuff that I don't see and vice versa. So, okay. I can pretty much see everybody on here, but just know I always like to have it on my phone as well. Just in case anything happens. Okay.
Oh, there right now.
See, like I missed Leslie's on the computer. Hi, Leslie. Thanks, Margie. Krissa, appreciate it. Thank you, guys. See, that's what I mean. Like all this popped up on my phone and not comment section. Oh, well. One day I'll take a class on this.
Mom, maybe so many people like you, it's popping up too fast.
Bless you. Thank you, Marley. Okay. Hi, Billy. All right, I'm going to check one more thing. Let's see. Maybe that'll help. Okay, it is what it is. I don't want to bore you with this. Sorry. Hi, LA, Tori, and Bert. Pam wants to know how you're doing.
I'm doing great, Pam.
Okay, here we go. So, hi, Stacy. Hi, Kelly. See, this is all popping up on my phone and nothing on the computer. Oh, well. Had a little fun with this one. Not gonna lie. I had a good time. So, I'm going to talk about supplies that we need and then different modifications because, hi Tina, because not everyone drinks wine.
I know.
But if you do, you're going to need a lot of corks. You actually don't need a lot. We are making coasters. So depending on how many coasters you want to make, will determine how many corks you need. Okay, sorry, I'm going to keep looking down. I would just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anybody. So we are making coasters with wine corks. Again, if you don't drink wine or alcohol, that's good too. And no, Marley does not drink wine. But I was thinking you could also do, like we will be hot gluing all this together. So you could do bottle caps. I didn't have enough to make a coaster for you today, but bottle caps would be good. And then I also thought like different tops you could find in your fridge before you throw a bottle out. Like this is just a syrup cap, and you could glue all these together, and that would be fun. So again, I'm trying to just think of things that you would already have in your home, so you're not having to go out and buy these things unless you do some online shopping. Do I need an AA group? After this quarantine, Pam, I probably will. But I will say this was a group effort from the Stewart family. So that wasn't all just me. Went to the recycling bin. We recycle. So anyways, okay. So corks. I'm using a hot glue gun.
And I will be using Elmer's.
So you can use Elmer's glue.
It will just longer to dry though.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it'll definitely, that's mainly just a timing thing. So hi Scott. I like the hot glue gun because it's quicker. And box cutter. Okay. Even I'm not comfortable with these. Please go very slow. I will show you how I cut it. But I tried to use some other tools. This was definitely the easiest. So if you have a box cutter, that's what you want to use to cut these corks. If you do not, I just grabbed a knife. I'm trying not to stab Marley. I tried to do it just like on a raw cork. You will do a lot of sawing. So again, to save time, I was reading last night that you can you'll get some boiling water and a strainer. You'll put the strainer on top of the boiling water, and without the strainer corks touching the water, you'll put the corks in the strainer and you just let them heat up for, I think it said 3 minutes. And that should make it a lot easier to cut. So that's if you don't have a box cutter and you're just using a knife. So just a thought for the corks. Anything else? Wax paper, you don't have to, but I just grabbed that so I wasn't getting glue everywhere. Also optional, sandpaper. So I didn't have any sandpaper, so mine is just pretty raw looking. But you
show the other side?
Not yet. But the sandpaper is just to help even out. I mean, it doesn't always cut as smoothly, so that's just to kind of saw off any unevenness if you're super OCD or type A, which isn't an issue. I'm just not. Okay, then this was just for fun. I grabbed a Sharpie marker, whatever you want to grab. And on the bottom, I put, I survived COVID-19. So as a memoir to this moment in time and all the wine we might have consumed, I put these all together. And now I have a little memento. And then, oh yeah.
And on this one, she put Stewart quarantine. The camera's backwards, so.
It is, I know, it's so awkward. Anyways, we just did, it is backwards. That's so weird. But I wrote in Stewart quarantine 2020. So this is a different way we can make a coaster also. So I'll go through both of them. Hi, Mikey. Okay. I'm thinking, one more thing, then I'll move on. Sorry, I just want to make sure that this is as inclusive as possible. If you have a weaker side, since this is probably more of a two-handed project, but not everyone has that. So I found like a binder clip, and you still might need help with this, but I'm putting the cork in there, and I just flip it over, so that I can. This backward thing's really killing me, you guys. But anyway, so that I'm holding on to here just gives it a little bit more thickness and just safety, because now that plastic is separating that box knife in my fingers. So I thought that was cool. Other things you can do, hi Stephen, there are adaptive cutting boards that are out there, and I will try and post those later. But it's a cutting board, and then it's got like a pin that sticks up from it. And usually that's for individuals, again, who might just have one strong side. And so you put your vegetable on it, and so it holds your vegetable down while you do the chopping with one hand. So for those who have one of those, it is a special order, but I'm sure if you know people, it's easy to make. You could pin that cork down on there as well. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, I think that was most of the modifications that I was thinking of, but please feel free to leave comments while we're going through this of different ideas that you come up with, what might work better for you, etc. I was also thinking about maybe those with visual impairments, that the bottle caps might be safer, easier. You can still do the corks, but if you're just a little nervous about where that knife is and your fingers are, you might think of different objects as well that wouldn't involve the cutting. Okay, I think I've done enough talking, so
yeah, so
we'll get to it.
But congrats to my mom, because she made all the examples. She cut all of them while I was sleeping, and yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I did have fun last night, though. Okay. So I did, I usually, as you know, like to do this the night before just to make sure it works. So I had a few extra. So you really get to determine how thick you want this to be. So we'll start with, this keeps blending in and I lose it. We're going to start with this coaster first, okay? So I probably did about a centimeter cut. You can go thinner, you can go a little bit larger. That is totally up to you, okay? And then I try and make them as even as possible. Again, that gets a little tricky. Can you what?
Can I do the comments? Because you're doing it.
Oh, yeah, there's an idea. Okay. So I try and make them as even as possible. If not, don't worry about it. Again, I didn't sand mine or anything like that. You can see it, and it still works. There you go. There's your example. And no, I'm not day drinking. Okay. You do not have to do this, but if it's helpful, I was just trying to figure out what shape I wanted. I also grabbed a rubber band and went before the glue, and I was putting it around my cork pieces just so that they all stayed together.
Hi, Addie. Hi, Jessica.
So you don't have to do that. That was just a little bit extra. Okay. Totally should have turned my hot glue gun on as I was talking to you guys.
Well, no, because then it would have tripped.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you show the little person that you accidentally made?
No, I think I did.
Yeah, she accidentally made a little person because the glue kept dropping.
As a glue gun does. Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just looking around, making sure we've got everything. So really, just starting together, I think this coaster took 3 corks, 2 or 3 corks. So you can go ahead and start cutting.
Mom, that looks like
Right,
a
but
lot
I
of corks.
chopped them up, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nothing.
Some corks are easier than others too, so I found that as well. So like on this one, I used all the same brand because I knew it was easy. Okay, so here we go. Also, I'm not a tools person, so I'm not saying I'm doing this correctly. I'm just saying this is how this worked for me on the cork. There you go. Just a
Hey,
nice
Peter.
little
Hi, Hannah.
round
Hi, Chelsea.
piece. Oh, I'm so glad we have so many people today. Cool.
Yeah.
There you go. So, sorry, that light's a little bright. I don't know if you can see that okay.
Yeah, but then if we turn it off, it'll be too dark.
No, I did bring in the extra light reinforcement because it was just too yellow in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so just as a reminder, we're still doing our live Facebook at 11, Monday through Friday. But we have also added our YouTube channels, and mainly we've done that for our members, just so that we can keep everybody in their programming, but it's open to the public, and we would love if you wanted to join us there too. Just a continuation of adaptive sports, leisure education, art, yoga. Later today, we're doing a softball conditioning drill. So all my softball players, I'm about to work you. Sorry, I was looking. I got distracted. My windows are open. I got distracted.
Yeah, so many people walking by.
So now we'll be on YouTube as well, and you can find it at Tulsa Center members. Okay, so I think we're good on that one. I'm going to do one coaster at a time, and then I'll show you the next one.
No, Pam, she did not paint the pictures in the background. We bought them.
I wish I did, because they just they're one of some of my favorite pieces in my house.
Yeah, I really like those. But she did paint the ones over there,
which I will not show.
but they're good. They're really good. It looks like a real artist painted.
Okay, so I am just putting these together until I find a pattern that I like. Try and go a little closer. I mean, you guys know how to do that, but I'm just showing you. Oh, something else to think about, depending on if you drink red wine, some of them are tinted. So they got that red wine stain. So you could have that as the top.
Or maybe you could paint them.
You could paint them later.
Yeah, we could paint them right out.
You can make a pattern. So all kinds of fun stuff that you could do with this. How are we doing over there?
We are doing great.
Okay.
How are you doing over there?
All right. Okay.
Oh,
has anyone else? What?
They want to see the pictures that you and Dad made.
Who does?
Kelly.
Okay, go get them. That's fine.
So do I have to move the computer?
No, they're just tacked up there. You can just pull them down.
Pull them down. Oh, pull them down? No, I can't do that.
They're just on a tack. You just
But Mom, they're like high.
No.
I can't do it. Mom, they're gonna like fall and break.
Okay, she's too scared.
I can't.
But last year for Valentine's Day, Connor and I did kind of like a paint and sip thing at a brewery, which was really fun. So we were back in the brewery and painting. Anyways, we did 2 pieces together, and one was a heart and the other is a hop, which is how you make beer.
Okay.
So there's that.
Dennis, I think you are right, Mom. He said it's center members, not Tulsa center members.
So Tori might have to hop on here and clarify that, because I originally thought it was center members, and then in our private center members page, I thought she put Tulsa center members. So I'm gonna hope she's on here and wait for her reply. But Dennis, you could totally be right. Okay.
Oh, Kelly says she has seen it. So, yeah.
Seen what?
Our picture's up there.
Oh. Good. Okay.
Or it may not be the pictures. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you how many I ended up with. Again, just depends on how big you want your coaster. Okay. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 18 small pieces, okay? And that's the one today. This one wasn't that big.
So we're going to... Oh, and you can... So not only can you use elmer glue with this one, but you can also use it with this one.
We did trial the Elmer's glue last night, so it still works.
But it is... So it does stick to the parchment paper. I don't know what type of paper it is. And
wax.
Yeah, whatever. And it's not...
Yeah, so you just need to flip it over for it to dry. Okay. So, let everything go. So that's what mine looks like. Okay. I'll glue a couple pieces, but then I'm going to move on because you can see how this ends up, okay?
Oh, hi, Dad. Dad's watching.
Oh. We kicked my husband to the other room. Okay. So you do want to strategize a little bit on this, because you want every connecting piece to have glue on it. So you might have to work quickly on some pieces. But anyways, so yeah, you guys know how to glue things.
Yeah, I like bananas too, Pam.
Bananas?
Yeah, she said it makes her want to eat bananas for some reason. I mean, bananas are good. I can't blame her.
I eat bananas.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Obviously, just be mindful if you have lack of sensation and can't tell temperature with your hands. Just be visually aware so you don't burn yourself with the glue gun,
or you could
cut yourself, or you can go back to the Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's looking good.
And I really didn't have an issue with any of the glue showing up. And you don't want like hot glue showing everywhere. So just kind of, you don't have to glob it. Just keep a thin, nice thin layer. So I just did one piece. And then obviously as you go, would be the time to get rid of those strings.
Hey, Mom. Question.
Yes. Sure.
Just in case the viewers have the same one. If you do not have a stand for the hot glue gun, where would you put it? Because it's still dripping.
I like your question. Okay. If you do not have a stand, and please feel free to share at home what you do, I honestly just lay it flat because this piece is still up. So it shouldn't be physically touching the table. And then I just put construction paper underneath so the drip doesn't get on my table. Good question. Okay, well, so that's part of what's going on here. Okay, so again, this is what it should turn out to look like. And you can make that as thin or as thick as you would like. It works. Yay! My sister pointed out, great for Christmas gifts. So all Allie's friends, that's what you're getting. And then also, again, you do not have to do this. But Kelly, who also works with us at the center, she's the youth program coordinator. Hope she doesn't mind me calling her out. I just love the idea. She said that she writes for certain occasions on the corks to save them. And so later she can go back and remember that point in time. So if they with friends at a wedding. So I just thought that was such a great idea. And so but that was could be a good idea for this one. But all that to say, you can write again underneath.
Jessica says for you to make her one.
Jessica, I already moved you. No, I'm just kidding.
And
that'll be your Christmas gift too.
And styrofoam may work too. Jessica also said.
Hands?
No. Yeah.
Styrofoam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Styrofoam. I like that.
Yeah.
So here's I survived COVID-19. I am not a calligraphy person, so that's my handwriting. All right, moving on.
Okay, so now we are going to do this one. If you like maybe this design more, I felt that this one might be a little easier because all you have to do is cut like the sides of it,
and I'll show you how to do that.
Like this. So this side, and then you just stick it on the middle. So I think it's much easier than.
I'm going to show you that this works. Also, probably should have used a different cut, but isn't that cute? So fun. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed, because I have all these extra ones. So this will be your middle piece. What you want to do for measurement, though, so that it's as even as possible. You see that? Okay, so I just held them up next to each other like this so that I know where to cut this, okay? So that we know it'll come out even. So my worst fear last night is that I was gonna get on here and do this live and cut my finger.
I have to take over.
You would take over. Okay, so you can see this is a little bit taller. Where's that other piece?
What other piece?
That I cut.
There's so many pieces.
That I cut as an example that you were just showing.
Oh.
Thank you.
Or no, this one.
Okay. So on this, you'll grab a whole cork. Okay. There. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that the light isn't blocking you. But you do want to shave this down up here because that is what will allow all the corks to fit snugly. That middle part. Okay. So it is, I try to do it without it, and it just doesn't work with the shapes. So
Pam says she's been worried about you.
Why?
Because you might cut your fingers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the video's not done yet, so. Okay. Sorry, again, I'm just trying to make sure you can see this. Okay. So on a whole cork, I just kind of at an angle, cut here, and then same on the other side. So that kind of cones up. Sorry, I hate this for you. Okay, there. So again, it's not perfection, but it'll work. So you're just cutting a little angle here and an angle here, okay?
Should we just like move on now so you don't have to cut all those little pieces?
Yes. I'm actually gonna grab this for you.
Wait, so you're gonna do it?
No, you'll do it. I'm just gonna start her. I want you to see it with the hot glue gun, but then I'll let her finish it with the elmers. That'll take longer. Okay. So I'm gonna glue this part first, and then you want to have 2 other corks ready to go. So go ahead and cut all this prior to any gluing, because as soon as I do this, I'm gonna glue the sides, and so you wanna be ready for that next cork to connect. What?
Pam said that Margie always burns herself in stained glass.
Pam, quit calling us out. But yes, we might have heard an yelp or two from Margie.
Oh, geez, there's like steam coming off of that cork.
Oh.
That bird's nest. It's like birds swarming our house.
Okay, so I'm connecting here. I went ahead and put glue on that side, so then you'll go on one side of this and then that top part. That's not dry yet, but and then you just keep going around. All right, I'm gonna let you take over.
Okay, I'm gonna let this dry.
Elmer's glue.
Burn myself.
So this will be your final project for that. I'm sorry, this camera's tripping me out. All right. Okay, so there you go. That's your craft for today. I hope that you had fun with us. I enjoyed this one. It was just so easy. Doesn't take a lot of supplies. If you have any questions, please comment. Or if you have other ideas, we would love to see those as well. And again, we love seeing your finished products. So please show those so that everyone else can enjoy them as well. You have anything else?
You tell them how you show them, how you show people, because you can't send pictures on comments, right?
Oh, just post. Well, you can after. So posted, you can put your pictures up. Thanks, Marley. All right. I think.
Thank you, Pam.
I think that's it for today. So again, Facebook Live. You can give us a follow on YouTube if you would like. And again, like I was telling Dennis earlier, because he's probably right. I can't keep up with the times. But we will post whether it's center members or Tulsa center members. So, oh, Leslie, I just saw. Hi, Nate. Hi, Gretchen. Okay, well, stay well, stay, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
You'll be able to choose if you want to save or delete it.